Tnzolin, I think it's called. So somewhere here we're supposed to turn off to where we're going, which is in the hills over there on the right. But the only person that seems to have actually found it, that I could find on the internet, I think they'd walked there actually, and they said there was a tiny little yellow arrow that pointed the track, and then you kind of weave through the back of the town and somehow exit the town on this road. Somewhere around the fuel station, I think we're looking for a road that goes to the right, or a track. I don't really know how big it's going to be, but we'll see. We'll see if we can find it. So we're going to try the road on the north side of the fuel station, simply because it seems like whoever said the road just after the fuel station maybe got it the wrong way round. Just left off the asphalt road across this kind of rocky area. So I think if we go across this rocky, that bit on the right there is like a dead end with the taxis and whatnot. I think we can branch across this rocky area and get to a track the other side that might lead through. And having followed that track for a bit, we're now kind of just a maze of buildings. Just trying to sort of head towards the hills really. Coming back might be interesting, because do you know where we are?
There's a wall there, that's a dead end.
It might not be. Yeah,
There's a wall.
Is a dead end.
It's a dead end.
Go this way. Let's go this way. So we've now come against a donkey in the road. We can't really go round him. I don't want to get the car kicked by a donkey. I don't know quite how we're going to get through that gap behind the donkey either. There you go.
So the horse and the donkey have refused to move.
Yeah.
We have to back up, and there are huge stones there right behind, so let's try one last time before they get us kicked. So, okay. Oh, look at her. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, yeah, bump.
Okay, so we've made it past the donkey.
Without getting the car kicked and having to pay.
We're having to pay for a donkey's leg.
No, pay for the cut.
I think we're actually back on the same track we were on to start with. Having gone through all of that mayhem, there's now a sign. Once we sort of fairly obviously found the road, I think by the time we found got here, you pretty much know where you're going. So yeah, a bit late for the sign, but hey, good to know we're right. Trying to run over any dogs. There's some live dogs here though, so I'm not sure they'd be that bothered if we did run them over. But let's not anyway.
You're not trying to run them off. Are you?
I'm not going to try and run them over.
Okay.
Show my evil up. Boulders in the road. Oops, shit.
What's there?
Nothing, it's okay. I'm just maybe going to get out and walk across here and see if we're actually going to make it. Yeah, I'll go and walk, because if we get down there, it might be very hard to get out again. So I'll go and walk. But anyway, so just to say where we're going, there's rock carvings of like giraffes and sort of savannah-like animals. I mean, which obviously this is not anymore. And then it goes through to kind of warriors on horses that are probably a couple of thousand years old. And then the most recent ones where they've got camels, because camels actually aren't native here. Well, not the camels they have now. They came from Arabia around sort of, I think 300 AD. They're supposed to have become quite common, but a bit before that they started coming. So we'll try and show you some of those carvings. I don't know how clear they're going to be, to be honest. But anyway, first of all, I'm just going to go and have a look at this road.
So he's here. Oops, coming back. So are we going to?
I think we could make it, but not with like confidence. I think we'll park here and then walk. I'll just take the bag with the passports on it. Right, so we've parked there. I think we probably, if it was not a rented car, perhaps you could get down here, but it's not worth the risk because it's only like 200 meters. I don't know if we're supposed to go to that house to pay entrance or who knows. I think we'll just walk over. It's fairly obvious we're going over there, so we'll just see what happens. When we get to the corner, maybe someone will come and tell us what we're supposed to be doing. This place looks like it's just locked up. Can't see anyone around. So we'll just walk down the track here and go to the carvings area.
So this is the place. Looks quite amazing. It's like built, but it's natural. Oh, I actually I thought it's a cave, like, you know, most carvings in Uganda are in caves, but well, this is built, that is built.
I can tell you what
down is
carvings
built
are as well. So if we go closer there, we can point at some of them, because the ones with the curved back tail, the cats, right, or felines.
Okay.
So the first thing to say here is that if you come to these historical cultural sites, and like us, there's no one here, don't go and touch things. I mean, there's a viewing place here, don't go and stand next to it and touch it or
You can
damage it in any way.
It, but don't touch it, because you're damaging the history.
Yeah, and it's a very sensitive place, and if one person touches that every day, then it's not going to last long. So don't damage things, don't drop rubbish, etc, etc. And you can see the different time frames here that we're talking about. I can't see any giraffes or anything here, but you can see, so that one there would be a feline, some kind of cat. This one's a warrior, so that's, I think, from, they say, about 1,000 years ago maybe, before camels really arrived, because he's on a horse. The ones with the flat backs here, so you can see like these ones down here with the flat backs, they're horses, so it's warriors on horses. And these ones with the domed backs, they're the camels, so they'll be the most recent carvings from possibly around sort of 300 AD or so. So they don't say exactly know the age, but they think these things are between sort of 5,000 years ago and sort of 500 AD, I guess, maybe. Yeah, and we'll have a look at some of the other areas. Oh, there we go. There's some. That looks like an antelope type thing. I don't know. The other ones I'm pretty sure of, because I've seen some archaeological stuff that tells us what they are. This one here looks like some kind of horned animal, which might be one of the older carvings from when there were antelope and giraffes and things around. But we'll see if we can see any giraffes so that we're more certain of. So here we have some very clear felines down here with the arched back tails, and a really nice warrior on his horse. So again, I think those are supposed to be about 2,000 years ago that were sent the warriors. I'm not sure about the felines. But, and then there's more up here. There's a whole bunch of carvings up there. So there's a lot of them really. Every rock face pretty much has all these carvings on it, like stick figures, mostly of warriors and horses. And again, here we have a rock with some really clear warriors on it at the top. These kind of antelope. And then I think this one here's a dog, because it has the tail, but the tail's slightly different from a cat. So I think that one's a dog with the warriors, presumably hunting antelopes. It's quite a nice little scene, that one.